Hello everyone. It is Tuesday, so that naturally means
Take Home Tuesday.
Yeah, and Cameron's back up here with me. Now, you can probably figure out because we have this big eat behind us. We are in the nest here at Hen and Chicks Studio, the retreat center upstairs. We are going to be in the kitchen, but we're not doing something we're going to eat. At least I'm not eating
We don't want to eat. I don't think I'm tasting
it either. Today, we are going to be making some good old-fashioned Play-Doh or clay. Now, around here, it looks like it's beautiful outside. But I think the temperatures are supposed to plummet once again.
Yes.
So, thinking about some indoor activities that maybe you want to do. Of course, around here, we encourage you to quilt or sew something. But we are about all things creative. And we know some of you might have little ones or grandkids, or I think there's just something fun anyway about playing with Play-Doh at any age. It can be a stress reliever.
Exactly.
Even you.
Kind of like the slime.
Kind of like the slime. And Cameron is on the student council.
I am,
Vice president, right? So maybe this could be an activity for some of the kids. Actually, I think the kids. I used to work at the high school too, but I think
they would like that. Yeah.
So instead of cookies, maybe you can do Play-Doh.
Oh yeah.
You know what? So a couple things like when my kids were young, and Bailey's behind the camera today, and maybe Bailey might even remember this, but we actually used Play-Doh quite a bit for activities when friends were over or something to do on a snowy, rainy day. And one year we actually used the Play-Doh for Valentine's and made the cut it with the heart paper, a cookie cutter, and put a red dyed Play-Doh into a baggie for Valentine's Day. So I don't know if Bailey was in Kobe's class at that point in time or not, but they would have got it. Anyway, let's get started. So for our project today, and you can see my recipe card has been very loved and is very yellowed and has some, I don't know, somebody's thumbprint is on it too. So your products or ingredients you need today: salt, oil, cream of tartar, water, and flour. We are also using a food coloring, and it calls for some sort of a scent. I did think about bringing root beer, like the stuff you dump in. I did think about bringing that because I thought it'd be fun, but naturally it's usually like wintergreen or peppermint or something like that. I did not bring that today. I actually brought essential oil because I thought that'd be fun. So Cameron's gonna come on over here. We're gonna get started with our cup. And so these ingredients: a cup of water, cup of flour, I believe it's 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, which we already have all in there, half a cup of salt, and a tablespoon of oil. Okay, super simple, probably things that you already have on hand at your house. So we're gonna bring it over here and we're gonna start it on up. I'm gonna put the cup of water in there. I'm gonna turn this on to about 6, a medium type heat, and start dumping my products in. Now, we're going to bring in here, and we already made one, so you might see some of the remnants on our saucepan here. The water is in there started, so now we're going to start adding our characters in here. So, we talk about fabric being characters. Recipes need characters too, right? And the flavors that all have to play together. Now, this is why, as I'm dumping the salt in here, we decided this would not be something we want to probably taste. It's a lot of salt. In fact, Bailey makes cupcakes, which were yum yum. If anybody had Bailey's cupcakes at our anniversary. So when we started doing the first batch, she was like, half cup of salt. That's a lot of salt. She's thinking about her yummy products. And as we're getting ready for Valentine's Day, and I mentioned we did this as a Valentine, maybe some other people have some ideas of things that you could use the Play-Doh for and make the Play-Doh with. I know Cameron has one that she's going to be sharing, even if she doesn't want to share it in a little bit. So I got my salt in here, are starting to go. I'm going to dump my cream of tartar and flour in. And I'm just going to mix this on up. And it cooked for approximately 3 minutes because you just want it to get a little thick. Now, you could add your food coloring at this time if you wanted to, but we're going to do it a little different for a little different spin because it's kind of fun, to get your hands in and knead that. And I'm going to just dump a couple of drops of whatever scent that you might want to in. So again, we have this kind of milky mixture. When you are a lot of times cooking with flour, you don't want the lumps. This time does not matter that much because it's going to be cooking. So for approximately 3 minutes, we're going to stir this around till it gets a little bit thickened. Did you guys make this at all when you were little?
I think so.
Yeah, I
remember
like Play-Doh.
Daycare.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. So, and you can see as we're going here, it's already starting to get a little bit thicker as it's going and mixing it in here. And we want to do it, like we said, it's about 3 minutes is pretty much, but you don't want to go at a high heat, of course, because you don't want to burn it to the bottom. But you can see it, Bailey, I'm assuming you can see. Can you see that it's getting thicker as we're going here?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm about there already to the thickness I want. I'm going to turn this off. Now over here, we have one that we just made. So Cameron's going to start with this. Now, Cameron?
Yes. So we put some dye in it. And now in the comments, leave what color you think we put in here. And we'll see if you have any guesses. But yes, so
we didn't put the color in because we thought it'd be fun. Now you guys tell your other idea.
Yes, or then I thought you'll figure out by the color we put into, but it kind of reminded me of the gender reveals parties when it's either blue or pink, which, okay, so now you can guess blue or pink. I kind of gave it away, but yes. So then you can put your dye in, get up close, and see what's, okay, so then when you mix it.
Start kneading it.
Ooh, it's warm still.
It's still warm. Yep.
Did we put it in?
We did put it in.
Yeah, she put it in the middle.
Put it in the middle.
Okay,
there it is.
It would be a fun gender reveal, though. That's a great idea.
We got little kids already.
Is it coming out at all?
A little bit. Can I see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's just going to keep mixing it around and around. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like to play with Play-Doh? Now, I got my patty over here, and I don't know if you can smell it. We maybe should have put a little bit more in, but we use kind of a stress relief is what this essential oil mix is. But it's still warm, and it feels good.
I know, it feels
doesn't
like warm cookie dough.
It looks like sugar cookie dough.
Don't eat it. Now, I can tell a funny question or a funny story about my brother-in-law eating something that looked like something in the refrigerator. Because it could kind of look like mashed potatoes, too.
True, yeah.
Yeah. So if you are using this, so then after you get it all mixed up, of course, I really like it right now. And who doesn't like to play? It's a good stress reliever.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you guys, as you end your finals and stuff like that, just something that might be fun. Always fun to take it out and play with, so why not? Who cares? Everybody has some kid at heart in them, no matter their age, right? So even if you're a great grandma, you can still have kid at heart and make some Play-Doh, and it just feels good.
I know, it's warm
still. So after you get it, obviously you want to let it cool, and you can store it in a container, and it will last a long time. Now, my kids, if they were watching, which they won't watch probably, but if they were, they would remember doing this a lot. The nice thing about it is just all products, so if it gets in your carpet or anything, it's going to come out because it's flour, salt. It's just like
kid safe.
It basically is cookie dough, and it is kid safe, non-toxic, all those important things that we need.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, what ideas do you have for the Play-Doh as I'm slapping it? Kind of feels like a softball at this point in time, too. It's like your DAC or some of those other things. Maybe some other people have some different recipes or different ideas of things they could use it for. I loved Cameron's idea for a gender reveal, but we didn't have any gender to reveal. We didn't want to scare you guys.
It's pink, though. It's a girl. Somewhere. Not
Not
at Hen and Chicks, though.
It better not be, right? Not yet, anyway. Maybe someday. Anyway, of course, we're about all things creative. We can
play catch with it.
Play all sorts of games. Tell us something fun that you're going to do if you are stuck inside in cold weather. If you're in a nice warm place, maybe you have a different idea of something you could do. You could take it out on the deck or at the pool. Or anything like that in a warm place. We love to hear your comments. Of course, we're about all things creative, not just sewing around here, but we love to do anything that brings a smile to your face. So until next week, we hope that you have fun. Go make some Play-Doh, and we'll see you next time. Have fun.